Lord.
Do it live.
Come on, redirect me, thank you. And then it gives me no chat. Okay, let's turn the stupid heart off. Oh, did I say live chat replay's not on? Oh, why wasn't that on? Have I finally got chat? Yay, I finally got chat. Hey, Mars. Good, your name is a little hard to read.
I waited too long.
You waited too long for what?
We didn't.
What's in that bag?
Christmas.
You found more Christmas, or was that Christmas I need wrap for you Christmas?
No, it's Christmas, both of us.
Ah, okay.
You live?
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.
I'm trying to think who else I
Hi,
need.
everybody.
Oh, is it Donald?
Yeah, Donald's here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got rid of the fonts.
Yep, fonts are stupid.
They are stupid. Half the programs can't read them.
I could have told you the fonts were stupid the second Justin did them. No, I thought it was silly because it just made it harder to read your name.
Yeah, I've managed to change mine back. Yeah, no, there's loads of the programs I used couldn't pick up my name anymore. And then Blind Nild's program he uses to read the chat out couldn't read the names out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I thought it was...
Where did those new fonts come from? Was that a new feature from YouTube, or was it somebody else figured out a way to do it? And...
No, Justin found a website with it on.
Okay.
And then gave everybody the link of how to do it. But let's get down to advent calendars. Donald hasn't missed them today.
Oh, stupid calendars.
And in my beauty one, when I find door 17, there it is.
And back to silver hand.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I'm finding it really hard to read.
You have to take trash out too.
Justin's not here, so you can't take him out. Oh, I got a nice eye mask today.
You got what today?
An eye mask.
Oh. So it just masks your eyes? Can we get one that covers the whole face?
You're so funny.
I do that to your face, not like you attacking Justin behind his back since he's not here.
Well, Justin knows I do that, so he'll just defend himself when he gets here.
He expects it.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. Go back to normal fonts.
I like it.
Don't like it. Right, the one I need my special tool to open the door. I'm going to use a pencil today.
Okay. Do I get credit for making the Little Britain connection?
No.
Why not?
I'm guessing you've watched Little Britain.
Oh yeah. I preferred uh, League of Gentlemen. It was a little bit smarter.
Yeah,
But
it's Blame Justin and Make Him Mad, yep.
yeah, I did watch all of Little Britain. I may have missed a couple of the specials, but and I've
I don't even.
watched
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
I've watched all
Inside
of it.
Number 9.
Right, now we can get the little Stitch figure out. We have Stitch and a watermelon.
Hmm.
They're not very Christmassy, but they keep me happy and they go in my tree. Back in you go. Let's find door 17 on the chocolate advent calendar.
Hmm.
When I can actually get the door open. These advent calendars need to work out a way to open the doors properly. Oh, Mars said hello, Donald.
I'm surprised you can't do that. I mean, they're designed for little children to use, right?
I'm not a child. Oh, look.
Maybe that's it. Maybe your fingers are too big. Maybe you need children's fingers.
And I got one of the hazelnut chocolates again.
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut. That one can go back over there. No, don't fall over. Let's put this ball in my mouth.
How many AC/DC groupies said that?
What?
Let's put this bone in my mouth.
Miles, I'm not a child. I may act like it.
I think YouTube would differ.
What do you mean, YouTube? Oh, apart from, yeah, I have been reported to being a child unattended. Stupid YouTube. All right, let's get back to building. And then you don't have to look at my awful face.
Thank God.
Love you too. Thank you. I've got grey covered blocks if this has all been built in blue. Where do I go to green next? Ah, okay. Why is his head grey and the rest of him blue?
'Cause he's a donkey.
Mars, you're not 22. Ugh. Can I help you?
What the hell's going on that camera?
That's Donald's camera.
Don't touch the glass. Just cleaned it. I was shot on camera because
Is everybody?
that was from Lynn.
Oh, don't go up there.
Yeah, be careful with it.
Somebody at your door? Or was that a clock?
Clock.
Oh, here comes Stickley. Hello, Justin.
So, oh, you didn't do your advent calendars yet?
I've done them. You missed them. Go and watch it back.
It's only 2:01.
I
You
know.
started
but
early, didn't you?
I started 15 minutes early.
Oh shit! I was sitting there watching a movie, waiting until 2:00 rolled around.
Gee, Justin, I was on time.
I was on Corey's Plex server checking out all the movies.
Yeah, Justin, I seem to be starting early each day.
All right, let's see who's in here. We got
Hey, love my
Mars.
drones.
Mars just went fucking spam in the chat. What's up, bud?
He's been talking.
And
He keeps saying he's 22, but I just looked up the year he was born, so I know that one's a lie.
oh, he's full of shit. And then we got Ed. What's up, Ed?
Yeah.
Uh, fucking Mars. I had to go back and edit last night's live stream.
Why?
Something got played, I guess. I didn't even
If I
look what
use
it
the
was.
sour cream and onion chips with the French onion dip, will it explode? Okay.
Maybe.
No, that's not the piece I wanted. Everybody seems to be having bad weather recently. Has the rain stopped for you now, Justin?
The rain?
Yeah.
No, it's still windy and rainy out.
Here comes Mars.
that Mars?
Hey. What's
Hello,
going on?
Mars.
Hello, Justin, Laura,
Is this about me being a biatch? Huh?
Justin, the font biatch. No one can fucking read my name. Ask Laura.
What are you
she'll tell
talking about?
You know, I can't read his name properly in the font he's
Yeah,
using.
see? Yeah, see, your fucking fault, Justin.
Well, that's the font you used. I
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
choose your font.
No,
You
but
could
you put
change
out
it.
a video about changing your fonts,
And who
and
can't see it?
this is such a great idea. No one can read me goddamn font. I can read it on my iMac perfectly.
What do you
Look,
mean
it's-
she can't read it? I can see it just fine on YouTube.
You can't
Your
hardly
guys'
make up the
mistake. I've already
letters.
mentioned this. I've already mentioned to Laura the mistake you guys made was trusting Justin.
Correct.
I knew it was a
Exactly.
stupid idea.
Exactly. I'm just telling him.
He's too stupid to know that it was a bad idea.
No, I'm
Doesn't
trying to
matter how many times
understand
you
what
tell
you mean. What do you mean? Who can't read it?
You try and
Like
read
it-
the
See, he
letters
doesn't
properly.
understand. See
They
how
Just
people
dumb he
odds,
is?
can't
bro.
He
read.
doesn't
You see
understand.
it. Well, he just needs to pick a different type of font.
Yeah,
There's a
but
million
the
fonts
font
out
I've got
there.
is fucking stylish and sexy.
Okay,
Unlike
well
you.
then why are you complaining to me?
I'm
I
not.
can't help
Laura's
if
complaining
Laura's
to you.
illiterate.
Oh,
Wanna go back to the green room, Justin?
he wants to be fucking booted hard time.
The point of those names is so people can read them. If you want to be unique and flowery and special, do
Yeah.
that yourself. Don't do it with the name.
That's right. And use the word called fig jam. If anyone doesn't know what fig jam is, fuck, I'm good. Just ask me.
What's up, Tim?
Hey, Tim.
No, I can
Where?
read that just fine.
Where the hell's Tim? Oh, Oz. Hang on.
Oz American.
Since when did Tim look? Sorry, I'm busy dating, and guess what? My new girl that I was been dating and caught up with over the weekend is in my bed.
Ugh.
I was just
When
passed
do you have
out
to
in
get have
bed.
her
Huh?
back to the pet store?
Well, what can I say? I'm just fig jam, aren't I?
What are you using for your mic? Because you got your cover on your mic.
Me- Oh, does that help?
I was like, what the fuck are you using? Yeah, because you sound a little muffled. I was like, what the hell?
A little bit high, a little bit drunk.
I thought something was wrong with your mic. I was like,
No,
I thought it was
can't be
broke or
anything wrong with this mic. I'll freaking throw it at road because it costs a lot of freaking money. No, yeah, I forgot. I didn't take my road cover off, eh? The name
I thought
matches the
something was-
logo. Well,
that's
no
why I was
fucking
looking at it.
him. But you changed your name, Oz American. Well, yeah, all right. Now I have to get used to. Well, fuck. Where's Tim gone? Oz American. Okay. Hey, Jim. Oz American.
Someone shitting Justin's oatmeal. Fuck off, Jim.
Tim, I love you, but it should be American Oz because you were born in America, not Australia.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows at this point. I think he's very confused.
He's a little confused.
Because he talks like a redneck with the Aussie slang, so it kind of throws everybody off.
That's fucking gold. That's fucking gold. I love that one. Talks like Aussie slang. Oh god.
The mama used to chase me
When
into my
does the
ute.
drugs wear off. No. I'm not stupid, mate. I ain't waking the woman. Been there,
This
done
is
that.
what-
She gets asleep. Then I'll go and wake her up.
This is
Tim,
what he
we got-
sounds.
We went to Victoria Botanical Gardens. Let's just say 2 times. Nearly got caught, but the 2 fucking same old couple twice. Not good, but we had fun.
That's what Tim sounds like. I gotta eat my brekkie in the work ute.
In the work ute. No, that sounds Maltese. That's why American is the full word and Aussie is just
And he
3 letters.
capitalized both A's to stand for AA.
Fucking doesn't.
So Why he's
AA?
promoting AA and he's drinking, I don't know. That's
Yeah, me either.
Ugh.
Got me fucked.
it seems a little redundant. Where's JDS at? That's redundant.
So yeah, Oz American. I apologize. Don't worry about plenty of fish. Get on Tinder.
They said he's only American when he wants constitutional rights and protections. Then he
Yeah.
claims to be American. He's like, "Oh, I plead the fifth." Nope. You got to
I
answer.
plead the
You don't live in the U.S. no more. You got to answer the question, buddy.
Yeah, you're gonna get fucking indicted, motherfucker.
My time off request was approved.
Because I'm trying to quit drinking. Yeah, right.
We can plan our trip then.
You can't fucking quit on me now, Mr. fucking Oz American. Although I'm not drinking anymore. I don't need to. I've had enough. Well, 6 in the morning. So you don't party till 6 in the morning, Tim. You fucking go to bed early. I'm still fucking, well, I've finished my drink and I've got proof because this glass doesn't sit next to me.
There's another Australian. What's up, Dominic?
But Dom's up early. What's going on, Dom?
I'm up
Hey,
early.
Dominic.
Yeah, well, neither do I, Tim. I don't
Dominic's
drink
actually been to
the
bed.
weekend.
Yeah, I've
And
actually
it's-
been
and
to bed.
Yeah, and it's, well, I haven't, but it's still the weekend for me because even though it's Monday morning, but I haven't slept. So Sunday's still going on for me.
Why is Zoom telling me if you can't hear what people on the panel are saying, turn your volume up? I can hear just fine.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why it's telling me that.
5 a.m. there. Yeah, here 12 past 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're 1 hour in front. He's one hour behind.
yeah.
You're
I was
1
getting
hour
straight.
behind him.
I was getting Streamlabs set up.
You're 1 hour. You're 1 hour behind Oz American. Fucking get up with the times, will ya?
Oh, Tim's got to go to work here in a little bit, don't
Monday morning. Yeah, he might actually. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of minutes. He's got a couple of days left, I thought.
he? Yeah, he's off Thursday nights his last night.
Yeah.
And he's off for 3 weeks.
We'll start drinking. Yeah, get your drink on, Jim. I did. I got a lot on. 4 days left.
He's
Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday.
It's not counting down at all.
So hang on, next week,
Well,
Thursday,
I'll
next
do the-
21st, isn't it? 'Cause most of us are breaking up down here on the 21st, and yeah.
Don't do that, Tim. Get the last 3 days of pay.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, damn straight.
You're already ahead on everything, so you might as well jump on it and say, don't lose
Yeah.
3 days of pay just because you want to stay home.
No, not worth it. Go to work and
Mhm.
get your money, man. Simple.
Well, Tim did really good this time. He got all ahead, so he's not going to be stressing for money through the 3 weeks since he doesn't get paid for it.
Exactly. It's 3 days. That'll fucking hurt, yeah. Thursday, yeah, 21st. Yeah, I think 21st anyway, something like that. Yeah, Thursday, 21st. But usually 22nd or 23rd usually is a breakup. And that depends whether it ends up Thursday at the end of the year, Christmas, or yeah, you know what I mean. I'm here in Australia, so the days change. Yeah, so this 23rd is Sunday. Sorry, Saturday night. Saturday. 24th is Sunday, 25th, Christmas fucking Jesus Christ. Next week, Monday is Christmas Day. Wow, the year's gone by fast.
It only seems like yesterday since we went to Ronbarassi Park and had a fly out in January.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it feels like yesterday.
Mate, I converted from fucking electric scooter I got here to the EECs just after December last year, Christmas. Basically, that's the last time I rode my freaking e-scooter.
Mm,
22nd is the last day, mate. You're getting ripped off up there in Brisbane, man.
yeah.
Come to Melbourne 21st, mate. You get more holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually, yeah, it'll be 21st. If it's a Thursday, yeah, you got Thursday off, then break up. So they expect you to go to work, break up on the Thursday night, get smashed, have a day off Friday, and then come Saturday is day before Christmas Eve. Oh, you're all right, Tim. You ain't got no missus. But if you got a missus, oh, mate, you're at that shopping centre, mayhem, right? Cars, and you know, like shops on the 23rd of December, no matter where you are in the world, that is the worst.
Yeah. Especially places like Chadstone and High Point.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been shopping up at yeah, well, I've got a girlfriend now, Dom, so
Yeah.
I've been
Mars,
shopping out at
I don't think Mars has been on here before.
Yeah, I've been on here before, Tim.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I have. Nah, you back then you weren't worthy enough of this stream, so you weren't invited, Justin.
Yeah.
Look, he got a little alcohol in him.
Uh,
So I got my two monitors.
Only a little
Mars.
bit, yeah.
I got my two monitors on. And now I got better monitors than Tim does.
Uh-oh. Oh, don't worry. Tim will get his monitors through my Kogan shop, mate. Cheaper than buying from the States. Actually, no, it's probably cheaper to buy from the States. Like I bought me freaking goggles. Shop in Australia. If I bought my Cadex Walk Snail HD X goggles, would have cost me $60 more buying it from a shop in Sydney called Phaser FPV than buying it from the fucking States direct from Cadex. See, I want to support Australia because you know I was born in the country, but mate, they're charging me $60 more. Guess what? You bring down the price to compete with overseas, and I'll buy from you, and then I'll support Australia. Does my head in, and it's happened. Everything, my drones, it's cheaper to buy from the States. Newbie drone. All my newbie drone stuff from the States. Why? Because it'll cost me $80 more in Australia, or in between $80 and $60 more to buy from another state in Australia.
Matter of fact, Tim, I can't even be talking to you no more because this club is 75 hertz and higher on their screens. So
yeah, well, you can't compare with iMac, so you know, you all just order by an iMac. Just saying, you know.
Well, see, Tim's got 1080. Tim's got 1080 60 hertz screens. I just got my new ones, and they're 1080
60 hertz.
Mine are
Yeah,
75
but you can
hertz.
get 144 hertz from my Kogan shop.
Well, like I said, but mine are still better than Tim's, though. That's all that matters.
Costs that 32-inch, which is smaller than what he wants, but
Mine, I got two new
by
27
15 megahertz. Well, 15 megahertz is 15 megahertz, yeah.
Yeah, I got
But then
two new 27-inch screens. They're really
Tim,
nice.
Tim, don't forget, sometimes it's better to be 15 megahertz less because faster is not the privilege for a woman. Get on Tinder, Tim. Get on Tinder, Tim. Sorry I didn't mean to get you onto Plenty of Fish, but I had more luck on Tinder.
Well, the way you're going, you might have to cancel your account here pretty soon.
Me, my account? Where? Why? No.
Well, isn't she? I mean, she's already moved in. She's passed out in the bed, right?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like, oh, fuck it. Did she?
We actually
Like,
discussed about moving in and Christmas and all that. Nah, she's got to wait. She's dealing with some shit.
he said, let me go check and see if her toothbrush is in my bathroom.
And then,
Fuck.
yeah, she'll be moving. Tanya will be moving in with me.
All right.
Already.
Now that I'm on this camera, I'm going to tell you, Justin, don't give Tim shit about his monitors. I approve of his monitors. because it gives him a little bit extra exercise whenever to refresh, he has to hold it upside down and shake it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Check his recent Facebook posts. Got to do it on the phone. Facebook, where's your recent?
What is updating on Adobe?
okay, let's see here.
Fuck.
Tim Jackson.
They didn't change name on Facey. That's good. But I didn't see it. Damn. Hmm.
Adobe's getting rid of their Creative Cloud Sync.
How about the one where you're going outside for a breeze, Tim?
Oh well.
The breeze, it's just a photo.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
I don't ever go on Facebook hardly, so I don't really see people's posts.
You miss out on my comedy gold.
Yeah.
Oh, when you were saying fuck carolers, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I have 2 Facebook accounts, so depending on what mood I'm in, it depends which one I'm logged in on.
This is what Tim wanted to show right here.
That's it.
See, we don't like where I live in Florida. We don't get a lot of wind, so it's not windy here very often. Usually, it's very calm all the time.
Comes to Melbourne, 4 seasons in one freaking day.
Yep.
I'm so far inland, I don't really get the like coastal winds very often. It's usually pretty calm here.
You just looked outside then and it looks a bit dark out there for them. Looks like there's some dark clouds out there at the moment.
For us.
Yeah. Right,
That
or are
big
you on a
storm.
different angle to me?
That big storm has moved away from us, but it's still cloudy up. But the biggest part of the storm's
Or is
gone.
it clear?
A little bit grey, yeah.
Yeah.
What I can see out my window. A bit grey. Yeah, you used to get hot weather up that way, Tim. But muggy hot weather.
Yeah, he's fucking lucky he got that damn air conditioner this year.
Yeah.
And it's doing and it's got enough power where it's cooling his whole house, not just the room. So
here when we don't have many muggy days, but Queensland, Brisbane, it's notorious for muggy weather. But yeah, here if it's 37C, oh mate, it's dry 37C, not muggy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, see, I like dry heat better than
Yeah,
heat.
Personally,
Dry
I do
heat.
too.
Dry heat's a little easier to handle.
18C, yeah. Put it on like 22C, Tim. Save on electricity. But it'll still be cool when you get home.
Because like growing up in Southern California, we use what they call swamp coolers out there.
Yeah.
And that has to actually add humidity in the air to cool it. So it does the opposite of what the air conditioners do.
Yeah.
My dad had a big ass industrial one on his roof that was all, he got the roof reinforced and everything, and a big old frame put up on the roof. This thing was massive. This thing was made for like a warehouse, and you'd go to open the door on the house, and it would just fucking
yeah.
suck it, and push it shut. But man, you'd walk in there, and it was like a fucking hurricane in the house. It's just cold ass air. Really nice.
Yeah, but those things only work if you're in a low humidity environment.
Right. That was in Southern California in the desert.
Yeah.
That was,
Okay.
There's a lot of people, I'll say swamp coolers, they don't have any idea what I'm talking about. Now, what the hell is that? Because there's just a few little spots around the country that actually use them.
Yeah. You'll find a few of them around here. They're big ass things for shops and stuff for middle of August. So
Oh, the big ones that are on the wheels that they'll move around
Yeah.
in the garages and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. My dad's garages had those too. They would set up during the summertime.
Oh, your aircon and the dehumidifier. Yeah, that just means more money on filter.
But that makes it for nicer temperature within the house, so you're getting rid of all that fucking humidity.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
your dehumidifier is probably in addition, because all air conditioners pretty much will dehumidify during the
Yeah.
condensation process. And when you're on the condenser, that's why you have the drip tray,
Through
is
the
because you're
filters.
pulling that water from the air.
Yeah, he has a drip tray that slides underneath it.
And that's what I mean. It's just, yeah, normal filters will do the job. Any extra filters, they'll just you're paying for extra filters that do basically the same thing.
That was one thing I had Tim check when he set up that air conditioner. I said,
Mm.
go in there and pull the filters out and just make sure they don't have
They can-
fucking a protective plastic bag around it. I said, because
Yeah, that's-
sometimes with certain products, they'll put bags around the filters and people
yeah,
won't
and
know
still
that.
put it inside the pro. Yeah, correct. Yeah,
Right. And then people start up the machine. They're like, oh, this son of a bitch ain't working.
doesn't
Well,
work, and
they didn't take the plastic off the filters first.
88% humidity. Oh, fuck that, Tim. At 5:30 in the morning, Jesus, that'd be doing me head in. That's freaking humid, man. But that's Queensland tropical weather. There it is. Yeah, tropical weather is always humid.
Yeah, they have very similar weather to Florida.
Florida. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's about what we average in the summertime, between 70 and high 80s in the humidity.
Yeah. Queensland's great weather if you're old and you've got sore bones, because people with sore bones love the humidity and the hot weather. That's perfect for them. Like that's why old people live in Florida. Same.
Tim,
Oh,
you
is
want
that
to feel
why
some
Tim
Tim, you want to feel some real heat? I'll take you out to Death Valley sometime. 120s an average day out there. I think last year they hit, for this past summer, I think they hit
The hottest, I
133.
think, yeah, I'm not sure what that is in Celsius, but I think the hottest in Australia is somewhere in the middle of Australia, 55 degrees
I
Celsius.
thought it was up in Marble Bar,
Where's that?
top end of Western Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Ours, that would have been 56 degrees Celsius.
I don't know. Close to where Ice Spike lives anyway, somewhere. Yeah,
I
Northern
know,
Territory.
I know
WA.
Birdsville has done that.
Like 55 degrees. That's the hottest I think our temperature's been in Australia, Dom. But I can't remember what like town. It's not a suburb because it's Northern Territory,
Roburn, Marble
WA,
Bar.
somewhere. Yeah,
I think what the other one is.
yeah, because it'll be either WA or freaking
Birdsville.
Northern Territory.
Birdsville.
Yeah.
Queensland and Northern Territory border. Did it?
Yes. Yeah, I remember 55 Northern Territory, but I can't remember what, like 55 degrees Celsius. That's goddamn fucking hot, man.
Mm.
Or
Yeah,
45
56
in
is what Death Valley hit.
113. Yeah, 55 Celsius. That's like, hang on, I'm check my thing. Converter. The temperature thing. Temperature Celsius. 55. 131 Fahrenheit. There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's the hottest it's been in Australia. So
Okay,
that'd-
so Death Valley hit.
you.
It was back in 2021.
Yeah.
July they hit 130 degrees, which would have been
130.
54
You
degrees
boy one.
Celsius.
Be back in a sec.
Yeah, that's fucking hot, dude.
Morning, baby. Not much, but maybe some friends. Yeah. Not Roland, but other friends. Justin, Dominic, he's from Melbourne. That's Justin's daughter. That's little Lama Laura. She lives in England. And Don, he's in America. And what's
But I'm in
time?
Florida, but Don's in America.
Yeah, away from it. You
Yep. It is a different country.
Yeah.
Different country. And
Yeah, you see, we're in America. You're like in America's dick.
so I've always said we stick out in the ocean.
40C, stop roadworks. 35C,
There's a
Melbourne.
big dick to the rest of
Stop
the world.
Hey, I love weed.
Love weed. What's going on?
Up weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30, 35 here. And yeah,
I get you.
work stop.
Hey, Gitchy.
There you go.
I'll be back.
No worries.
Aubrey's over here saying, get you out. Well, no, she's not getting the lipstick, Gitchy.
Yeah.
Well, Tim's trying to get somebody's ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
They bring spray paint around my computer. I'm gonna flip the hell out.
I'd have sent Tim the bill for the idea.
I'm definitely gonna get that plane ticket from Gitchy if she does that.
Yeah.
I just
definitely be
that
heading over
reminded
there.
me of it was like an early Macintosh that I had, one of the all-in-ones. This is back in the early 90s. And I had it set, and a friend of mine set a glass candle, basically a little lamp, but he had that, and he was going to set up a romantic thing for his girlfriend, and set that on top of my computer, and it shattered and put the oil all down inside the computer.
Oh my god, dude, I'd have been so pissed.
Yeah.
Tell me he paid for it at least.
No, because we were all poor.
Bunch of college students.
No, not even college. Just poor.
Oh yeah, I'd have been super pissed. I mean, did it still work or did it just fry the whole thing?
It still worked, but I immediately unplugged it and went in and cleaned, and it was just all over everything, and it was oil, so
Yeah, that's
a
not
little bit
good.
less conductive or corrosive.
If you notice, he uses the same thing. You can't catch me every time you say that, Justin.
You think so?
Mm.
Isn't this guy that had a bad knee like a couple weeks ago?
He's gonna be. No, that was Matt. But he's gonna be just like Forrest Gump. He's like something reached
No,
up
he
and
screwed
bit
up
me
his.
in the
I thought he screwed up
buttocks.
his leg. He screwed up his knees. He had something popped in his knee at work, and
Oh yeah. He did. Yeah, that's right. Because Matt had really bad knee issues about a month or so ago too.
mm.
Like
Well,
I
if they
said, he's
wouldn't
gonna
spend
be.
so much of their time on them, they
Like I say, he's gonna be just like Forrest Gump. Something reached up and bit me in the buttocks
butt talks.
after he hears a loud bang behind him. I had to
Just like
get Bubba. Uh,
just like that, I lost my good best friend.
I kicked him right in the shin. Tim, it'll be easier if you just stand still, let me kick you in the shin, and then we all go our separate ways. But for you to run's just going to make me madder.
Yeah, don't talk about the font.
Uh,
Let's make Justin mad. Your fonts fucking suck.
I didn't to tell you to use that font,
I know you didn't.
but it's sexy. So you're the one that chose it because you thought it was
I
sexy.
know it is that, and I can see it perfectly fine on my iMac, but you know, people are complaining, and that's your fault. But you made a video. Change your fucking
can't-
font. Looks fantastic. Yeah, no, it doesn't. People are getting the point with you. Let's make Justin mad.
oh,
Sorry,
how
Justin.
long till you storm away, Justin?
Yeah.
Kind of curious.
Yeah, but he can't, Laura. It's not his stream, so he can't stomp his feet and say, I'm stopping the stream. And I wasn't even there. Yeah, I found out on the grapevine.
I wasn't even there. I just watched it back after.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. On you, Justin. Uh, good fun. Good fun. Good fun.
All I have to do is throw some marbles behind me.
Did you hide that stream,
Yes.
Justin?
Does Tim think he lives in like a Little Rascals cartoon or something?
Yeah,
Or,
Yeah.
or movie?
something that's funny. Tim doesn't realize that rolling marbles behind himself means a certain thing in Australia, and I don't think he actually knows.
Well, all that's going to do is give me a weapon because I'm just going to pick them up and start throwing
No,
them.
no,
at
no.
him.
So even you don't know what I'm talking about. Dom, do you know what I'm talking about? When you roll marbles behind yourself, what does that stop?
Yeah.
Let me put it politely. Stops a poo jabbing you in your rear hole. So you throw marbles behind yourself because you can hear them sneaking up on you.
The fuck?
It's an Australian thing. I can't be too naughty on Laura's stream. Just
Yeah.
think about what I just said to you. Throw marbles behind yourself. Why would you do
I
that?
got what you said.
Yeah, they can't
Just-
sneak
I'm
up on
just-
you. Yeah.
I'm just curious who was so terrified of that they had to set marbles behind him.
Freaking Tim, he's throwing marbles behind himself.
The only thing he's going to feel is a broomstick up his ass.
Yeah. Throw those marbles all you
Oh,
want
no.
to, Tim. He should remember all of us kids in America are born with slingshots in our hands. We'll just
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
get yourself a wrist rocket.
Oh no.
Did you ever have a
Just
wrist
giving me
rocket?
ammo. Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one of the ones that had the
The brace.
leather, the strap,
Brace
leather
on the
brace.
wrist.
Yeah, that's the wrist rocket that comes in and oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the little ball bearings. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And my dad we have a ball bearing plant here in town, and my dad got a bunch of the cast offs that were basically bad. and so had
Uh-huh.
big jugs of ball bearings, and you'd go out for a walk, just grab a handful, stick them in your pocket.
Well, we used to go back to my dad's house was probably about 300 yards from the railroad tracks, and they used commercial marbles for something on the railroad tracks that they used to do. But you could walk down the railroad tracks and find fucking hundreds of marbles all over the
Really?
railroad tracks. It was
Hmm.
something that they used them for. I'm not entirely sure, but they had different size ones. They'd be like little ones, and they'd be these big ass clear ones.
Mhm.
And you used to find them all up and down the
And so you'd have plenty of ammo just walking along, and
yeah. You just go back there, you could pick up fucking hundreds of them in a matter of like 30 minutes. uh, but I'm not entirely sure what the hell they used them for, but they were always along the railroad tracks. So I'm assuming that they had something to do with the rail company. Might have been something they used for shipping. I don't know. They just fell out of the train cars.
Would have been, yeah. They wouldn't have had styrofoam back in that day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here we go. I just found a little thing about them. Railroad marbles are glass marbles that are found along railroad tracks. They're usually 3/4 inch clear or greenish spheres with wrinkles, indentations of the surface. They are used in manufacturing of fiberglass or as a
whereas
roller
roller bearings.
bearing
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
with heavy freight and railroad depots. But yeah, that's exact. They weren't like that jacked up looking, but yeah, you'd
Right,
find really
railroad
good ones.
marbles.
Put
Yeah,
something
you're on
on
the
it,
same
it'll roll.
same
Yeah.
site that I went to, because I was like, look up marbles along train tracks, and
Cool.
did not know that.
Yeah, we used to go back there and put change on the railroad tracks, all kinds of shit. Yeah, let's put a quarter on there. We'll derail this bitch.
No, you put well here 20 cents, like a quarter there. You put it on the
Yeah.
split in between the train track, and it stops. And the boom gates, when they go down, ding, ding, that ain't fucking raised back up. People waiting in
Yeah.
traffic, like, where's this train? Where's this train? There's no train. It's because you put the coin on the split in the track, and it sets off the boom gates, makes them come down and stay down.
Yeah, now they use a inductive transmitter basically through one rail line and back down the other, and it'll sense the train because it'll conduct through the train. It'll conduct down one line through the train and back and complete the circuit so
yeah.
that the signals know how close they are,
Yeah.
and you can go through and just take a metal pole and drop it along the railroad track and set those down.
Australia won't see that kind of railway set up till, like, I don't know, maybe 2050, if not longer. We still got the split in the gate. Put a coin on it and set the boom gates down. Make everyone wait in traffic, and then sit there and laugh as kids. Up there, train. No, our train tracks are still the same. Nothing's changed. Trains have changed, been updated, but that's about it.
It's going to be the same person who's been ringing you all day.
Mm.
So David's phone keeps ringing. Unfortunately, I've got you locked in a cupboard right now.
Mhm.
Yep, here's my dad's property right here. Well, it used to be his property years ago, but he don't have it no more. But right here was the railroad tracks, and then his house was right here, and then the freeway was right there. We were right in between them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he owned like all this property, went down that way. Then he owned all the way up to the side of the dirt road right here, all the way over here,
Yep.
all the way back to right here where their dirt road is next to the railroad track. He owned all that.
Yeah.
And if you go down a ways, there's actually a fucking buried crack house that's underground that they never filled in. The cops busted it years ago, like way before my dad moved in there, and they never filled it in. As they usually would bring a backhoe in and fill them in, but these people would actually dig out houses underground, like holes, and turn them into little caves, and they do meth, like
Meth lab.
manufacture meth and shit under there.
Yeah, meth lab. Yeah.
Gitchy, I've got him locked up in a cupboard.
Latest team. Have a good day at work, brother.
There, Tim.
Yep.
Doesn't sound right. Dang. That doesn't sound right.
Well, doesn't sound right.
Return of the King, the movie, the third Lord of the Rings movie, came out 20 years ago.
Really? Been that long?
Yeah. It's been that long.
Jesus.
Yeah.
There's one up on this unit up here.
Is it charged?
I think so.
Make you feel old, don't it?
There should be on somewhere.
Well, I was like when the last Fast and the Furious movie came out, I was like, I wonder when the first one was.
It's
I was
either
trying to
on
remember. And I was thinking like 2005, 2006. No, it was
or it's on
2001.
that shelf somewhere.
Fast and
Original.
Furious.
That's the one.
The first one was in 2001.
Yeah. Then I'm waiting for the next one to come out because the last one,
Ended on a cliffhanger.
yeah.
I just don't like how fucking off the wall that whole franchise went though. And we've
Yeah.
discussed this so many times. I can't stand how they were just simple street racers doing some.
Yeah, I think
a
I saw
little
the
bit of a
first
loop.
one, and I think I saw Tokyo Drift, and those are the only ones I've seen.
And then now they're fucking astronauts defusing nuclear weapons on Mars, and
Yeah.
they went all fucking
It's
just
a lot, yeah,
really-
but gotta up the
they're
ante.
good. They're good for what they are, but I wish they would go back to their original
But
roots.
it's not realistic. Like a car's going to go across the freeway into a tank. Oh yeah, of course it is. So
Yeah.
the old ones were the actual drift cars. You see them coming like you'd actually drive a drift car that way on the street. If you're in fucking Tokyo, if you're in America, wouldn't matter. Yeah.
Well, I
you would
mean, in the
drive that.
first,
Yeah.
well, look at
And
the
then it
first
went
movie,
south.
right? About the most unrealistic thing, but you could do it if you actually had the right setup, I guess, was when
Yeah.
the car went under the tractor trailer when it was going down the road. It went
Yep.
under the trailer. That was about the craziest thing about the first movie.
Yes.
You know, but it wasn't so unrealistic that it just made it seem, you know.
Which one was it? I can't remember which number it was, but the one after they stole the safe, because that was pretty good. They had the garbage truck, you know, switched the safes and whatever. That was pretty good. They opened the door, you got the Spanish music going. Like that was, I reckon, one of the best. Fast and Furious.
Well, they kind of
after
drifted
that,
into the.
They went too far after that.
Well, they kind of drifted off. So you had Fast and the Furious, and then you had Too Fast, Too Furious, and you had Tokyo Drift. After Tokyo Drift, that's kind of when they started going like really crazy with the movies.
Yeah, a little bit overboard, and then after that, worse.
Yeah,
and way too overboard.
Yeah, this last movie with them going down the fucking dam and shit, I was like, okay, come on.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah,
This is insane.
Yeah. Non-realistic, but you know, they got to up the ante.
Hey, Andrew. And Eeyore's going all right.
Andrew.
Like the whole just concept of the CIA coming to some no-name street racers, like, we need you to save the world, like that. So yeah, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, The Rock will be, I think, in the next one. And what's the name came back? The
Jason Statham.
Yeah, but the girl that died in one of them, the one that was the hospital, the Chinese guy. When she fell off the wing of the plane, whatever, and she died. You know, she's back in it again. So that's what I mean. I'm waiting to see the next one that comes out because it's like going to be part 2 of the last one. even though
I
they'll
just
name
hate
it
how they
something else.
didn't address Paul
They
Walker
ended it
dying
on
in any of them.
Hey,
I just hate how they didn't address Paul Walker dying in it. Like,
Paul Walker.
because now
Yeah,
all
no,
the last couple of them, they just like have not mentioned him at all in the movie.
yeah, apart
didn't
from
say,
the
like, oh,
friend, yeah, not
right.
saying,
They didn't.
yeah,
They didn't say, "Oh, he's off
Yeah.
doing this" or nothing. They didn't say anything. They just didn't mention
No,
him
it's
like
just-
he never existed.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Like, I honestly wish they would have killed him off. Like in the movies, like they should have done like a nice little.
There would have been.
It would have
others,
been cool. It would have been cool to actually see a funeral for him in the movie, and say
In-
he, you
yeah,
know, he got killed
correct,
in a
he
street
passed.
race or something.
Something, yeah.
But yeah, they didn't address it at all, and that kind of pissed me off. I hate when an actor dies and then they just don't really bring it up in the
Nothing's
show or
done.
movies. They just they just drop it like it never happened.
Back in the day, fair enough, but today's day and age, they've got the technology to be able to use AI to be able to make that happen nowadays in a movie.
Well, that's what they did with his
Did it-
brother, because when
Yeah.
the movie that he was in the middle of filming, when he died, his brother actually finished up the last little part, and they readjusted his brother's face to make him look even more like him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That you got, today's day and age with AI, they could have done something for Paul Walker in that sense.
And that's what Bruce Willis did. Bruce Willis, since he's gotten like that dementia shit going on, he sold his likeness to an AI company
Yeah.
so they can use him in
They can
future films
continue
and
it,
shit.
yeah. Correct. Exactly. Yep.
Granted, I don't know how fucking weird that would be seeing, that, to me, that'd be kind of weird seeing an actor that has passed away and then all of a sudden they're doing a full action movie. Like, I'd be like, I don't know.
Well, yeah,
It'd be-
that is
it-
true.
It'd be a little weird.
Be
Be
good,
like Die Hard 2049.
though. Yeah. Bruce Willis died in the year 2000.
Yeah. It's like
Hey,
he still looks good
Nah,
though.
Justin, see, no. It's not a bad thing. You know why? AI, bring back fucking Elvis. For
Yeah.
crying out
Well-
loud, bring back Elvis out of everyone. Bring him back.
Well, did you see the really cool effects they did like at that Tupac concert when they did the 3D effect where they made him look
The only
like he
one
was
I
actually
seen that
on,
was
on stage singing?
The only one that I seen was, and it wasn't too bad actually. ABBA, when they did the 3D ABBA, like ABBA was still
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Yeah, they actually did a concert with Tupac though, and they were playing his music, and they took him from when he did the actual song live on a real concert, and they did the projections and made a 3D
Yeah, made
render
the
of
3D
him on
like
the,
ABBA, yeah.
dude, it looked real as hell, dude. You would have thought he
Yeah,
was on
exactly.
stage.
Well, that's what I mean. Bring back Elvis.
And the crazy thing is that technology is actually very old. They just have perfected it a little bit better.
That's what I mean. Mate, with AI, mate, you've got to bring back Elvis with that shit. You got your technology at your fingertips. Bring back Elvis.
Later, Gitchy.
See
See you later.
Gitchy.
Laters, get you.
What's up, Andrew?
I'm 20 miles per hour.
Is that a different part of Eeyore? Because he was a lot taller yesterday.
This is starting his head.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking. Like, what part of that was him? Because I was like, oh God, I hope he didn't start over again. Okay, yeah, that was the piece I was looking at yesterday.
Hundred 93 kilometers an hour, just under 7K, short of 200K. I'll be, might take okay, 260, still going. Kilometers an hour.
Yep, I still remember getting pulled over in Canada for doing 100 miles an hour because we weren't paying attention and we thought the 100 kilometers an hour was 100 miles an hour. And then we thought it was really cool we could go that fast. Yep. Yeah. Luckily, the cop was really cool because we generally just weren't paying attention. It was our first time in Canada. And so we had never seen a kilometer sign before. We just saw 100. We were like,
260.
oh, you can go 100 miles an hour? It's
Yeah,
like
in
all
my
an
car,
ass.
my green car, I hit 260 kilometer an hour, still climbing, which is 161 mile an hour, still going.
Oh, dude, I watched a Hellcat on the freeway. There's a video on
300, yeah.
on
They do.
YouTube, and he was doing 160 or 170, and a fucking helicopter barely could keep up with it, dude.
Keep
The
up.
police helicopter was
Yep.
trying to keep up with it, and it ended up outrunning the helicopter
Hey, Ruland.
because it was going so
Hey,
fast.
morning rules.
What's up, Corey? Roland, how's it going?
Hey, Corey.
Yeah, I was yeah, my car hit 300 kilometer an hour. What's that in mile an hour? Yeah, about 186 mile an hour. Just shy of 200 mile an hour.
I was like, one day I was in my car and I accidentally set the digital speedometer to kilometers. I didn't realize it. I started going down the road. I thought it was broken because it was just jumping up like super fast. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I realized I had accidentally put it into kilometers because it moves up a lot quicker in kilometers than it does miles per
Kilometers
hour.
than miles, yes.
Yeah. I thought my speedometer was broken. I didn't realize it at first. Took me a second to realize what I did.
Oops.
'Cause that's the thing. All the cars over here, they all have miles and kilometers, so you can use either one if you want.
These ones, yeah.
I don't know. You guys on your speedometers, does it show you both of them? Does it show you miles per hour and kilometers?
You can, well, my car, I can set it mile an hour, kilometer an hour, but the older
Okay.
cars, they actually came out with miles per hour here in Australia.
Yeah, see, on the older cars here that have the regular gauges, it will tell
Yeah.
you miles per
Oh.
hour in big numbers, but then they'll have the
above,
kilometers.
yes.
Yeah. I'll have a second row and it will be
Yeah.
little numbers.
They got the HQ, which is 71, made in 71, and that was, yes, miles per hour, the dashboard. And then I
David?
think 72, 73,
Easy.
they changed it to kilometers an hour. AAZ.
Well, Canada used to be imperial and then they switched. I think it was like what 20, 25 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Because like I said, a lot of the older guys in Canada, when you hear them talk like Hodges and shit, they still use all imperial measurements. They'll say
Yeah.
miles per hour, miles,
Yeah.
because that's what they grew up learning. And then,
Yeah.
you know, as they were in their 30s or whatever, they switched it.
Switched over.
Oh, 1980. That was the year I was born, Corey. 1985, they switched it. Right. Now, right, that would have been right around like when Hodges was probably what, in his 30s? Roughly. Probably late 20s, early 30s. Oh yeah, you're younger than me, Corey. I was born on October 24th, 1985.
Your mum.
I need to go make something to eat. I haven't eaten nothing today. I'm gonna end up making myself sick again if I don't eat something.
Eat.
You should be eating
Yep.
your breakfast, Justin.
Yeah.
Sarah's gonna yell at him again.
Like I said, despite what Tim and them say, I don't eat a lot.
He's just big boned.
Uh,
There it is. Kill that.
Oh, get you left. I've nearly run out of these.
Hmm?
The chocolates I'm eating, I've nearly run out.
Hmm.
Gitchy brought them over. Where did Dominic disappear to?
Gonna make the rest of my cheese sticks from yesterday.
You're gonna make the rest of your what?
My cheese sticks, mozzarella sticks.
Oh, your mozzarella sticks. You're lucky Rob's not here.
What was that, Laura?
I said you're lucky Rob's not here.
Oh no,
You'd be freaking him out with the cheese.
I'll sit there and string it out, slurp it up.
Yeah. That's what you should do, Justin. You should do a video of them and then send them to him.
He's the first person I've ever met that I can remember that never liked cheese, doesn't like cheese.
He doesn't like cheese. He doesn't like milk.
He doesn't eat any vegetables.
Yep.
He's super picky, bro. Like, you know, that limits you to like so little foods. I couldn't imagine like not eating half of that stuff, like, because I'm not very picky and I'm always willing to try something if I've never had it.
Oh.
Set this timer on my phone.
Yeah, you don't want to burn it. What are you doing, Donald?
Oh, putting together an invoice for some time that I've put in this month. And working on a updated rate card for 2024.
Well, doing put your prices up.
I don't think so.
So
But
how do
I'm
you
going
figure
to-
out how do you figure out your pricing? Like, is there like, some type of website that tells you like what the average prices are for certain things, or how do you figure that out?
You just go by market rate, and around here, it's around $75 an hour for shoots.
Okay.
And so I do that. Then if it's going to involve drone shoot, I have a premium. I still charge 75 an hour, but I do charge a premium on the actual setting up the shoot just to cover, airspace check, insurance if I have to get it, that kind of stuff. And wear and tear on the drone. Although I probably won't have any drone work until later this spring.
Later, Mars.
See you, Mars.
Alcohol hit his ass.
Yeah.
That's what it was. He was probably. I think he was sitting at the computer, just like, he started looking a little rough there last.
But I have an agreement with this one place and it's mainly for just checking general stuff, general marketing type stuff, $20 an hour, and I'll basically give them 2 hours a day. This last month, I did a video for them and some web banners, and we didn't negotiate anything beforehand, and so I just kept it at $20 an hour, which is a big discount to what I would normally charge for that type of service.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be getting a rate card for 2024 along with the invoice for my time, because it's not really fair to me, and I try to be fair to them as far as keeping track of my time. If I'm not working, I'm not putting up time that I'm not actually working. And so
I'll be back
that
in a minute.
$20 an hour will not include any banner ads or video production in the upcoming year, because that is basically cannibalizing my actual business.
Right.
I'm actually thinking about not actually doing any work for them other than just the video production. Just because I don't think the guy is going to respect boundaries.
What do you mean?
That he kind of wants a marketing manager at a part-time. He wants a 40-hour job for just 2 hours a day. So he wants things done that you really need to put more time into. So you can't really do that job that he's wanting done part-time.
Right.
And so he'll be sending out emails all day long. And it's like, if I'm only checking emails for 2 hours a day,
So you
I'm
think
still
he'll
getting
try to
these
like take
emails.
advantage?
Oh yeah, I guarantee he will.
Screw that.
But that's why you need to set up those boundaries clearly, and that's why I kind of gave him the he had a girl that was trying to build some web banners, and she sent out the first one. It was horrible. I just, I can do this. Let me just do this real quick and fix it. Just because I can't, I just, that was my bad. And since I didn't negotiate that with him to begin with, that he gets that for the cheaper rate.
Oh, Dom just fell out.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dominic's just gone.
He wasn't even at his computer, so his internet must have shit itself.
Oh yeah, I need to update those. No, I need to go find my phone. Oh, I brought it down here. Here it is.
I
That was quick.
know, it was
Yeah,
quick
I
finding
had-
his phone, weren't
I got up, started walking away, and realized I had it in my hand.
it?
Ew.
It can't be as worse what my mum's just done.
Yes, it's me.
You don't bring it down there with you very often, do you? Because the other night you went to go get your phone and you took off to go get it.
Yep. I think the other night it was on the charger. And I've got a charger down here. I don't know why I didn't bring it down.
Is your house 2-story?
Yes. But if we get philosophical, isn't every house 2 stories? The one we tell others and the one we tell ourselves.
Yeah.
To be honest, I have never lived in a 2-story house.
Sheets. Ledger.
Oh, no, it was wrong piece. Don't put that piece
I don't know.
in.
For some reason, I've always wanted a 2-story house, but never lived in one.
Okay. Centrix is paid. One source was paid.
I wonder if Dominic's realised he's dropped off yet.
Did both those get paid?
Oh, he was gone for a minute.
Yeah, I can't work out what he was doing. Unless he went to make his breakfast.
I can't believe he eats the same thing for breakfast every morning. God, that would get old quick.
I don't eat breakfast.
So I either eat breakfast, lunch. I always eat dinner, but it's either breakfast or lunch. I eat one or the other.
I eat pretty
usually
much the
don't
same
eat both.
thing every lunch break at work. Handful of almonds and a slice of cheese. But that's just basically a
Yeah,
snack.
that's more. Yeah, I was gonna say that's more like a snack. That's what, or that's what we like to call a snutch. It's a
Snacky
snack for
snack.
lunch. No,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
you
what
eat
Tim
too-
was saying.
Eat too much, you're horrible at working.
Now Tim said something on a live stream one day about having a snack for his lunch, and so we started calling it a snutch.
I like it. Okay, my deposits there. Yes, that was also paid.
Oh
And
my!
I am still waiting for.
Check these cheese sticks on the back.
You go and check your cheese sticks.
The 150. Did Area Agency on Aging ever pay? That was due today. So I should be getting a check from them this week. I believe that was this one. I
God,
need to
it's
go
a
out to
quiet
the truck
stream today.
because I had a copy of that check out in the truck. I need to go out there and grab that.
Yes.
It is a quiet stream. I'll be back in a second. Make it even quieter.
Yeah. 2, 4. It's not looking bad. If anybody who's in the chat wants to join the panel, please feel free to. Needs to be hanging over the edge. Let's message Dominic and see if he's all right.
Okay, I'm back. So that was. Oh, they paid early. Good.
Yeah.
I still have 250 that should be coming due before the end of the month. There from those two.
All right. Got my cheese sticks.
You got your cheese sticks, have you?
Let's just look good.
I like seeing all of my outstanding invoices turn green.
Yeah.
We're using QuickBooks.
No, Google Sheets.
Oh, okay.
If I had more business, I might go to QuickBooks or something, but as little business as I have, all I'm doing is I've just got a simple ledger here. And I've got one sheet for my invoices coming in. I've got a simple ledger and
Oh my
money in
God,
and
here
out,
comes Paul Murray.
and a little income statement.
What's up, Paul?
Hey,
Paul Murray.
Don, Laura,
Hello, Paul.
how you doing?
I'm all right.
Doing good.
I thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Let me see here. Okay, gotta get the live chat up. There we go.
Oh,
Get you.
Dominic's coming back.
Good. That was 300.
Dominic is coming back.
Yeah, he suddenly just dropped off.
Hey, Dominic.
I'm back.
Well, I could go ahead and leave and give you my spot, Dominic.
Yeah, what happened, Dominic? You just left.
Well, I had to go and do something, and I didn't realize it was going to take that long because I wanted to have a shower and do a few other things. I didn't realize it was going to take that long. And then the other thing that I noticed was the battery on the laptop died. So I came back and went, the screen's off.
Why the hell did Paul leave?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Paul said goodbye.
Paul thought he had to leave
Okay.
because Dominic was back.
He realizes we weren't even 6 people, right?
Yeah.
You can have
I can have 100 people if I really wanted to.
I'd love to. I've been on something that had 26 on it.
Told you I'd love
well.
to be one day be able to have 100 people on it.
That'd be a fucking nightmare.
Imagine trying to talk. It's bad enough when some people are on the stream.
It's usually when people start drinking on the streams is when they ramble for a long time.
Oh, look, Paul's back.
Did you miss me?
Why the hell did you leave?
I didn't. Somebody must have kicked. Somebody kicked me out.
Well, that's true, Laura.
Maybe just a glitch.
It
don't
might,
even
yeah,
have
it might have been a glitch.
I didn't even have co-host abilities.
Yeah, you do
I
have
do.
co-host.
I didn't when Paul first came in because I didn't even hear him come in. You were like, "Paul's here." I didn't get no alert or like.
Right.
So you must have just gave it
I
to
was
me.
gonna say, I'm only just getting around to doing co-hosts.
Have a boot. What do you want? What do you want? You wanna
I'll
go
give it to you about 30 minutes before I end it.
I end half an hour before Paul's due to go live. So everybody can go and have a wee break. Oh, I did go. I've done it wrong again.
What?
Oh, I keep missing parts.
So Donald, if you were to charge for a risque type photo shoot, how much you charge for that? Asking for a friend, of course.
I don't do photo shoots.
Wait.
Okay,
shoot
a video
video.
shoot. What a okay.
Wait.
Video then.
Okay.
I've got images.
Oh,
Are we talking about? It really depends on how long of a shoot, how many shots. We'd have to see a script first, or at least a shot list.
Okay. Now there may be a lot of motion blur. There's going to be a lot of hands and feet going everywhere. Is that a problem?
I've got lights.
Uh,
You almost done?
Oh, that was actually on the 6th.
who's Justin shouting to now?
Fifteen, 300. We're good there. 31.36. $5 increase. That was 12. This is a part I hate about doing this. I just hate this part of just tracking everything.
Yeah.
But I don't make enough money to hire somebody to do it for me.
Justin will do it for free.
Do what for
Might,
free?
it might be wrong.
Do what for free?
Do his books for him. You can be his
I missed
bookkeeper.
I was talking to my bookkeeper.
Yep.
I've never done that before.
Okay.
Sure, I
so
could
that
figure it out.
was-
I'm in a different country, so I don't count.
No, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. People do that
Online
shit.
bookkeeping.
Yeah, you could do bookkeeping for somebody else in another country if you had the setup for it.
Yeah, you could. I mean, as long as you were
No
set up.
different than the ladies that sit at home and do medical billing all day.
So that
Same thing.
was for invoice.
The people that do that medical coding or whatever, the billing and all that, dude, they make bank from home. And
Mhm.
they'll do it for a doctor's office that's in California and they'll live in New York.
Yep. So 4 and 5.
One of Sarah's friends lives in North Carolina and she does the billing for a couple doctor's offices down here. Does it all online. She used to work for him down here, and then when she moved, she just kept doing it for him virtually.
And this was on the 14th.
Now, I've never done bookkeeping or
Continue.
accounting.
Yes. I took a few courses, but
Bookkeeping and accounting is pretty much the same thing, right?
bookkeeping is
Pretty
just
much.
simple ledger entry type stuff. Accounting is when you
Accounting is a
want to
little
be
higher
legal.
on the list.
Yeah, to get if you get an accountant, that's because you're wanting to take care of things
That's
legally.
the next level up, yeah.
Bookkeeping is basically data entry type stuff. Accounting is understanding the data.
Okay. I got you.
But kind of related. Accountants get paid more.
Right, it's like a nurse and a doctor. A doctor's more higher up, does a little bit more type shit.
So which invoice was that for? That was for dun, dun, dun. Here, 1-7. also,
So, how's your cheese sticks, Justin?
Oh, they're good. I already ate them. And plus, I gave a couple to Sarah and Aubrey. 'Cause
Yeah.
they always bug me every time I make something to eat. It's the minute I sat down at the computer to eat them. What does that smell? Smells like cheese sticks. Can we get a couple? God, Jesus Christ.
Well, next time make them their own.
There wasn't even that many. Like, there was like, I think 10 in there, and I gave them 2 of them.
Oh, it's number 36 done.
I didn't even eat all the ones Sarah made for me yesterday. I gave them like 5 or 6 of them because I couldn't finish all of them. I was hungry, but then when I started eating, I got about 5 or 6 of them, and I was just like, oh, I was all full. I couldn't eat no more.
Oh, there's only 73 stages to this.
Only, huh?
Only. And I'm on number 37. No, wrong tab.
I really need to get Excel. But it'd be Excel for Mac, so it wouldn't be as good.
Uh,
One thing I miss
well,
about having a work PC is Excel. I loved Excel.
I'm on Microsoft Excel.
Yeah.
You know their online version's free, their web-based version.
Yeah. I'm using
Oh,
Google
okay.
Sheets.
Okay, I didn't know if you had.
It's
I've
not
been
the
using
same.
Google Sheets for ages.
Yeah, Google Sheets is not the same.
Well, like I say, a lot of people don't realize is you can actually use Microsoft Office for free if you use the web-based version instead of the downloaded version of your computer that you have to pay for. But yeah, it's free if you do the web-based.
You don't have your developer tools online. Excel, I would build sheets and I would build a sheet on this here, have a button that would then run a script that would populate a different sheet. But using Google Sheets, I'm having to enter things twice. Although I could do a dynamic link probably between the sheets here on the same. But that's not the exact same thing as what I would be doing on Excel.
So Open Office is good too. Or Open Office.
Yeah, it's kind of free version of what do you call it?
Microsoft Office.
Yep, that's one.
Let's see here. Open
Well, it's like a
Office for Mac OS 10.
what's up, Mike? Bunch of flooding down in. Oh
Hey,
yeah, they're
Mike.
getting some nasty floods in South Carolina right now.
Hmm.
Georgetown.
Yep. Am I?
Bill out that. That was going to be how much?
Somebody wrote in the chat over there. I just love how people keep driving when they see the roadways that are flooded, thinking their cars can magically turn into boats. That's so true too. Plus, you don't know if the road's washed away. There could be a fucking, there could be a 10-foot sinkhole where the road is washed away. And, you go driving and all of a sudden, boom, you're down into a water ditch in the middle of the roadway. That's stupid to do that. Best thing you do is just stay in your fucking house when it's like that. There goes somebody else driving their car through there. What a moron. Channels posting what they're getting and super chats and everything. They have their monthly expenses is $2,200 to run their little weather YouTube channel.
Who
Yeah.
is?
This link Mike put in the chat. They actually have their stats down at the bottom of their thing. And it says their monthly expenses is $2,200. Their daily chase cost is $575, whatever the hell that is. And YouTube subscriber goal. They don't have their channel monetized.
Oh, Night Train's been watching that channel for a couple of hours. He's been chasing the storms.
He's from the Indiana area. Are you getting any ships today, Murray?
No, I went down and it was raining, and I said, "Ah, hell with that." It's not worth losing a drone for it. It was misty. It was misty enough so that I had to run the wipers intermittent,
Yeah.
and it was windy. So I figured that was a double whammy. Turned around and came back home.
Okay.
Well, I got a couple of phone calls to make before I do my live stream tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Everybody take care. Dominic, stay out of trouble. Donald.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Okay, we'll see you.
Later.
Bye.
See you later.
So you look like that might work for you, Donald, or what?
What?
That program that they recommended?
Oh, the open office?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me see here. Close this. Pop that out. It might. I'll have to play with it a little more. There we go. So they've got monthly expenses, super chat, daily chase cost, PayPal.
That must be what they're spending per
I'm
48
wondering,
hours
okay,
on.
they got their monthly expenses set and then super chat and daily chase cost to a PayPal.
I think their daily chase cost is what they're spending within a 48-hour period on their traveling expenses and stuff. Because, like Mike
Yeah,
said,
I'm
he's
just
from
wondering why they have
Indiana.
it separated out as super chat and PayPal. Why they're segmenting that out, I wonder.
Oh, because it's trying to meet that goal of 2,500.
Well, yeah. But why are they separating out in case they're unless they're just trying to direct?
Well, I think they're just trying to give their subscribers the kind of this is what we're spending your money on. So it doesn't.
It doesn't
Yeah,
look
But in
I'm
reality, you don't know exactly what they're getting in total every month because,
right.
I mean, people are sending shit through Venmo and PayPal. They're not sure they're not putting all that out there. I think it's just up there to make them feel
To try
at
and
ease
encourage
and
people, probably
yeah.
up there to encourage people to use super chat and other people who want to hit PayPal.
Plus, it kind of gives probably some people a feeling of comfort. Oh, this is what they're using the money for.
Yeah, I
This
don't
is
want
their
to do a
goal.
super.
Let me.
Well, you don't really know what they're using it for. They're just kind of monthly expenses. Well, that's payroll expenses. That could be just all in their pocket except for the car. You don't know.
Oh yeah, this is probably just one or two people that are doing this.
But still, their monthly expense. Okay, their goal is 2,500 to cover the monthly expenses. That's probably just straight overhead, the fixed cost stuff. Then the daily chase cost, that would be variable cost
But I don't know how
because you
they
don't chase
have.
every day.
Okay, so they do have memberships and shit. It wasn't showing that they had a join button, but there
Mhm.
just saw it. It's off to the side. But yeah, they got super chats and memberships. Let's see what their memberships are. 50, damn, $10, $25, and $50 a month. That's like the people I see that have like $200 memberships. I'm like, who the fuck is paying $2,400 a year to be a member to a channel? That's insane.
It depends what they look like.
Like, look at and some of them you don't really get anything for it, like for that much money.
No, you get a
Like, what was
thank you
it?
and maybe a Christmas card.
Yeah.
Like, what was Ken Heron's was I think $100 for his top one. Let's see here.
I don't know.
Yeah, so for $100 you get a Huron challenge coin, and it's literally a 30-cent.
Little
Probably not
challenge
even
one.
that. Yeah, that's 3D printed. So it
Oh,
probably
3D
cost him
printed
like,
even?
yeah, so he probably cost him 5 cents to make it.
Not even a good metal challenge coin?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think for $100 a month, $1,200 a year, he
Yeah,
could give you a
spend
nice like,
spend like $3-4 on a challenge coin. You can get them print. You can get
right?
those actually stamped out and get a bunch of them. And
Yeah, they're 3D printed.
and that's through his YouTube membership.
Yeah,
Nah,
he has a $2, a $5, a $20, and $100 a month.
I think I got the
Kind of
$2
curious.
one.
I'm kind of curious how many people actually have his $100 membership. I mean, more power to them. I guess they can afford it, but fuck, that's $1,200 a year.
I don't like
Oh,
how
I've seen.
they used to have on Patreon. They used to have a dollar amount that people were earning on Patreon.
Oh, so you could see.
That was part of the link, and you'd be like, oh, okay. Now they just tell you how many members they have. So you don't know.
Well, see, you can go on like Social Blade and it'll give you an estimate, a rough estimate, but it doesn't break it down and say, oh, this is how much they made a month on Super Chats. Not. It just gives you a yearly estimate. And it will be really wide range. It'll be from $8 to $4,000. So anywhere in between there. And now that YouTube's removed some of their permissions, now their shit's all over the place. It's not even
Well,
that
I wonder-
accurate anymore.
I wonder which takes a bigger cut, YouTube or Patreon?
YouTube's 33%. I don't know what Patreon is. So every $100, they're taking 33 of that shit away from you.
Okay. Creator fees on Patreon. Do, 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 do. Patreon's
Fucking easy
original
money for
plan only
YouTube.
for creators who joined before May 2019 was 5%. Pro and Premium is 8 and 12.
Because last night I got $103 worth of super chats and memberships.
You got what?
103.
Heifer.
But
Wow.
once they took their fee, it was only like
Gaffer.
68, I think, is what I ended up getting. After YouTube took their cut out of it. They got their slices.
Yep.
They took their
Yes.
fucking pound of flesh out of it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Pound and a half.
I honestly think the percentage should be like they should have a percentage cap, but I think the percentage should be based on how large your channel is.
Mm.
'Cause if you're somebody that's bringing in, $10,000 on one live stream, I don't know if you really should have to pay the same if you're only getting $100 per live stream on a percentage.
Yeah.
I think
You think the
I think
percentage
they
should
should.
drop down lower?
What do you mean?
The
Well,
more
I think
money
for
you
per-
earn, the more
No,
money
I
you
think
earn
it-
for YouTube, the less percentage they take.
I don't know. Either way, I think it should go the other way, but I don't know. Because 33% seems a lot for a small channel that might only get a couple $100 a month.
Right. You're
Versus
not
somebody
earning
that-
for YouTube very much. Why should they have all that overhead dedicated to you for less money? If you are, that's why I never understood.
Don't twist it. Don't twist
No,
it.
this is why I never understood express lines in grocery store, in like Walmart or anything like that. 12 items or less. It's like, okay, those people are coming through. They're spending less money and they're getting all these express lines. No, give the express lines, like more express lines for the people who are 12 items or over, because they're going to be spending most likely more money in your establishment. They should get the preferential treatment.
It's a valid point.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, but you're kind of arguing for the corporations at this
Ah.
point.
No, I'm arguing for the people who are spending the most money servicing your customers.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying
at
to
the
make it
same
easier on
time-
smaller creators.
Yeah, but at the same time, with the supermarket thing, if you can move people quickly out of there, you can make quicker money rather than going after the people with a lot of money.
That is true.
So you've got two trains of thought there, where you have the 12 items or less, where you can push people through really quickly, or the ones where you've got a full trolley and you can make a bigger sum
Well, see,
as well.
I
So it's balancing both of them.
no see.
Okay,
Don's
so you think we
argument
should
for
have
the-
a special line, 12 electronic items or less?
Yeah.
See, no. See, Donald's argument for the grocery store would be more towards for the customer.
Yeah.
But his argument for YouTube, he's arguing for YouTube at this point.
Hey, Unlimited.
I'm
Well,
arguing
no.
for
Hey,
the
John.
smaller creator that's trying to get big.
Yeah, a smaller creator that is not providing what
Yeah,
that
but
is using just as many
Daniel.
resources as a larger creator.
but
Not
if they can turn
necessarily.
that smaller
Oh, okay,
creator
okay,
into a
okay,
larger creator.
Let's say, okay, if you have a hour-long show with 100 people watching versus an hour-long show with 1,000 people watching, you have a fixed cost of storing that video after the fact, which will be the same for each person.
Right.
Then you have a variable cost, which is the streaming side of it. Variable cost I can see should go up, but fixed cost, you should also have a set fixed cost for both of them that are the same. Because they're both using the same bandwidth or the same storage.
But
Same
Sorry,
storage,
our-
yes, but a larger channel would be using more traffic resources.
That's what I said. That is a variable.
yeah, but at the same time, don't you think YouTube should be trying to make all these smaller creators into bigger creators?
I don't
No,
know what
because
their
then
business
everybody
model
would
is.
just because then everybody would just be big creators.
I know,
It's
but
like
the
making-
more
Yeah,
bigger
but that's like
creators you get, but again,
Yeah,
the more bigger
but that's
creators you
like
get, the more YouTube can skim off the top and clip their ticket.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like saying make everybody millionaires, and millions of dollars won't be worth
I
anything.
didn't. No, and now you're twisting it.
There has to be some level of small creators. It's like a healthy economy. You got to have that middle class.
Understandably, but at the same time, the bigger the creator, the more YouTube's going to get.
Well, that's why they keep lowering their standards on the monetization because
Hmm.
now they have just brought in thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of more channels that otherwise would have never hit 1,000 subs or hit 4,000 watch hours. Now they're offering them, and then they're skimming what little money that they're making off super chats. They're taking that cut, which it can equate to hundreds of millions, if not a couple more $1 billion a year for
Mhm.
YouTube.
Okay. Well,
But what about the money they're making off of the middle to small creators who have not hit monetization
The
yet,
mids.
but YouTube still puts ads on their videos.
Yep,
Mm.
that's true too. Yeah,
They're not
That's
having to
why I
pay
said
anything
that
out, and they're getting
there's-
all the cash from
and
that.
now they have also lowered their standards on the ad revenue because now they're just putting ads on everybody's shit.
Mm.
Granted, you don't get it unless you're monetized and your videos are within compliance for you to be able to earn that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have no copyrights or nothing on it like that. But
Okay.
yeah, they just keep lower. I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube doesn't lower it to 250 subs and 2,000 hours here pretty soon. I would really
I think they
wouldn't be
should just lower the
surprised.
watch hours. I've got the subs. I just need the watch hours now.
You're not the only one.
Well, you're a lot closer than I am. But
Hmm.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've got to head out and do a couple of things first.
What's up,
before I get
Unlimited?
He's got to
I'll
get
see
prepped
you
for the next show.
Yeah, and the show after that.
You
'Cause I've
guys
gotta-
just gonna.
Well, I've got a co-host the USDS tonight. So
What happened to MB? What's he
Chris-
doing?
Oh
Taking
yeah,
a-
I forgot today's Sunday.
yeah, Chris is taking a break. So,
Was he burnt out on it?
don't know. That's all that Wedge said to me. Chris is taking a break. So
Not to say he can't be that burnt out. They only do 1 hour a week. It's not that much.
I know that. Yeah, as I said,
Mm,
He did post on Facebook that he takes December off from YouTube and social
okay.
media. He actually
Yeah.
posted it.
yeah, I saw that, but it didn't give me any other reason. But I'm not going into it. So
He's actually really not that heavy into YouTube because I don't ever see him in anybody else's chats.
mm,
To be honest with you, I
Okay,
hardly ever
well-
see him be any.
I'll see you on Murray's then. Good,
Yeah.
All right.
good evening.
Oh, for the love of God, just go.
Bye.
Boot his ass. Boot him.
you do know
There we go.
you could have done it yourself, right?
No, he was co-host.
Oh yeah.
It didn't give me the ability to. Trust me, I'd have put him in the waiting room the minute he said, "All right, I gotta," and I'd have just cut him out right there.
yeah, you guys are gonna cry if I ever decide to do YouTube for serious and just blow you guys away.
I'd really like to see it.
Yeah, I have no idea of what I would do. If I had an idea, I would do it.
Then I think fish eye should get posting back to TikTok.
I got burnt out on fisheye. I don't really enjoy them.
But everybody else does.
Enjoy what?
Doing that puppet.
It's cool.
Yeah, unlimited. That's why they're taking a bigger cut because your big ass videos you keep posting. See what he put in there?
Ugh.
So he said my
What
two
did he
gigabyte
say?
videos with 12 to 15 views. Yeah, but the thing is YouTube compresses the living shit out of videos so bad that they really don't take up a lot of space. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they do because there's how many hours a minute or something are uploaded to YouTube? It's a crazy amount. But the
Oh,
way that
yeah.
YouTube compresses, it does save a lot of storage space for sure.
It saves a lot, but you've seen the numbers of how
Um,
many hours of video is uploaded to YouTube every second.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
500 hours
If
are uploaded to YouTube every minute.
well, that's what I'm saying. In the grand scheme of things, it's a lot of video, but if they didn't compress it, it would be ridiculous amounts of storage. Like,
Right.
but because they compress it down so much, it does save them a lot. What's up, Bill? Hold on a second. Let me check my messages.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Ghost to Ghost.
Hmm. I just remembered. What was that girl that used to be on Ken Heron's?
All right, Bill, I answered you back.
Ashley. She was on Patreon. She did a movie. She does a movie review thing, doesn't she?
So I was bored today, so I started to look up Hallmark Christmas movie memes. One of them says, I fell asleep into a Hallmark holiday movie, then woke up halfway through another. It took me 30 minutes to notice. That is so true, and it's not even funny.
Set an alarm for that.
What have you
Dang.
set an alarm for?
Oh, for this thing with Bill. Let me see.
So if you figure out she's if at her lowest, remember Ashley Burton? She used to be on Ken
Hey,
Heron's
Matt
show,
Brooks.
and she does like a Millennial Movie Monday. She said she sits in a closet and watches movie and just reacts to watching a movie. She's got 1,700 members, and if you go at her minimum, which is $3 a month, that's not a bad paycheck a month.
Mm,
Just taking the
Hmm.
angle. Welcome to the Hallmark Channel at Christmas time. Always a happy ending and the plot line doesn't matter.
Set a reminder alarm for that. Good. That is every start of every fucking Christmas Hallmark movie, Unlimited.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Abandoning
That's
their careers in the big
the
city
big
to find
city.
love in their small hometown at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you since high school. You're dating so and so. Yeah, she died.
That's exactly right, Vertigo. That's exactly right.
That's like every murder show. That's how it starts. It was a small, quaint town where they never
Yes.
locked their doors.
So what do you do now?
Yes.
I do these chainsaw carvings out of redwood. Some artistic yet rugged
Yeah, yeah, that's
thing.
true.
It's like, do you sell a lot of those? Enough to get by. We
Yeah,
just he's not rich, but then you find out turns
he's rich with love,
he owns the lumber company.
right?
But it's only after she falls in love and has proven herself that you find out he's actually super rich.
Oh my god, that's so true though. That's like one movie plot you see that and they just recycle it
Mhm.
over and over again.
Yep.
Hey, cool cat.
And then the
Hey,
town
cat.
always looks just picturesque, like
Yes.
Well, yeah.
almost the
Yes.
town dressed up like Christmas looks like it's straight out of a fucking like
You know,
straight what they would
it's
say out of a Hallmark.
Silvertown is exactly as how Joe Dirt described it.
Let me see if there are any others.
Like you just don't really see towns like that, like they try to portray them in those shows.
I am a romantic fool.
Here's another one. The plot of every Hallmark movie is about a career woman who is too busy for love, but she has to move to a small town where a handsome local bachelor teaches her about the true spirit of the holiday. It starts snowing and then they kiss. There is also a dog.
Oh yeah, he always has to have his old
Yeah,
rugged
you always
sidekick
have to
with
have
him,
a fucking dog.
Up, cool cat. How's it going, man?
Hey, cool cat, how are you?
Uh,
Yeah, I don't count those Hallmark movies as actual Christmas movies. They're romance movies disguised as Christmas movies.
Yes.
very
Yes,
true.
I
Very
am
true.
right there with you.
Just like Die Hard is an action movie disguised as a Christmas movie.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna have that debate one day. Well, you lot
Hey,
are. Well,
Skyfly, how are you?
I think that debate should
hey,
be
Miss Skyfly.
Mm.
her last
Livemas.
Christmas.
Do it Christmas
Yeah.
Day.
Vertigo says many of those are filmed within an hour or two where I live, because we have small towns and reliable snow. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yep.
that too, cool cat. You
There's
can't
usually
forget
some kind of something to
overcome
overcome
before
the.
they kiss, the Christmas holiday romance trope. And you gotta have that single father too.
Oh yeah,
You,
yeah.
you
Of
can't
course.
have a
Oh,
Hallmark Christmas movie without a single father.
yeah, Hallmark Christmas movie. Didn't you date so and so in high school? Yeah, she died, and it's really been hard for me and Junior, or me and the little girl who doesn't like
Me
the lady
and
from the big city, but
Yes.
suddenly they connect over something.
Yes.
yeah, me and Mary Lou are all alone, and we need you.
Uh-huh.
And they have an
And
unbreakable
and
bond by the end
Ma
of the movie.
Mary Lou doesn't like the lady from the big city, but she also is. It's really hard for her as a young teen girl and having a dad who doesn't understand. And suddenly, the lady from the big city can help her blossom into the woman she's going to be.
Uh,
And you gotta like near the middle, have to have a kiss that's interrupted for some fucking reason.
that's so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sarah's mom loves
we could
watching
write one
this.
right now.
Oh my God, yes. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's see what other memes we have.
As a matter of fact, what's her name from um what was that 90s show?
Wonder Years?
No, not Wonder Years. San Francisco having a month. Full House. What's her name?
Mm.
The oldest daughter. Dude, she was doing life.
Candace,
Candice Bergen?
Yeah,
no,
she
No,
was doing
Candace. No, not Candice Bergen. Candice.
Candice Bure, whatever her name is.
No.
No.
All right, shut
She
up.
was doing tons of Lifetime movies, Hallmark
Just
movies.
stop shouting out random names unless you actually can think of it.
No, I
Candace
know who
Owens?
you're talking about. Candice
No,
Cameron
she has a
Bure.
brother, Cameron. Candice
Candice
Cameron.
Cameron Bure.
Oh, I don't know Beret. That must be her married name.
Yeah, she
But
was doing a shit
she's
ton of
Kirk Cameron's
Hallmark.
sister.
Oh yes. Well, I know that Winnie Cooper from the Wonder Years did one a few years back.
And
become a
the
killer.
guy is always very modest and drives an old beat up pickup truck.
Yes.
Yeah. Despite owning the largest business in town, he doesn't have to show up to because he owns it and has good managers.
Right. And he just does fucking wood
He does
carvings
his
all day.
he does his cedar trunk chainsaw carvings.
And he does it for charity too.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what?
You can never do it for money in a Hallmark Christmas movie.
It's always for charity. Some
Yeah.
sick kids at a hospital somewhere, you know.
Yes. Here's one. Help me identify this Hallmark movie. No, I haven't read this one. It's about a girl from the city who returns to a rural hometown during Christmas, where she ends up rekindling a past relationship with a hunky local. At some point, her big city ex-boyfriend travels to town in an attempt to win her
Ooh,
back.
we didn't think about that aspect of it. That's not in all of them. That is one variation. Sometimes her big city
There is
boyfriend
a
shows up to break them up.
Yes.
yeah, it's a love
And
triangle.
and
Yeah.
and she always chooses the
Yeah.
small town dude over the big city dude.
But sometimes it's her coming into the small town and there's a conflict within town that's
Yes.
preventing.
Yes. I remember seeing
So is
one.
it a conflict of the small town and her fitting into the small town, or is it the conflict of the big city trying to pull her back away from the small town?
Yes.
So usually it's a conflict with a small town because she's made it really big and just doesn't fit in there anymore, and everybody looks at her differently.
Right.
Hmm.
She might have been like went on and to be a movie star or
And
something.
and also Mary Lou does not like her.
No,
Yep.
no, Mary Dooley is not like her. Um uh
But here's the
so
thing.
sweet.
Mary Lou has to she really likes this guy in school and they're gonna have a Christmas dance. But
Yes.
she's a tomboy because her dad never taught her how to be a girl.
Yes.
But you know what?
Her
You know
dad
what
wanted a
the
son. That's what it
you know
is.
what our
Dad
you know
wanted
what
a
our
son.
hero protagonist woman did when she was in a big city? She worked for a fashion magazine.
Or a law firm. Is he a fashion magazine or a
No,
law?
No,
It's
fashion
a
magazine because she's going to turn around this tomboy girl
into this
and
beautiful Cinderella.
help her be
Yes.
Cinderella for the Christmas dance.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here's another one. Looking forward to Hallmark's holiday offering, A Very COVID Christmas, when a big city lawyer and a country candle maker accidentally meet when they go to the wrong Zoom
Candlemaker.
meeting.
That's so funny.
Mhm.
Laura, do you watch them? Do you watch the Hallmark Christmas movies?
Nope. Don't have that channel here.
I think
Now,
I think we've made something here. We need to call Hallmark up now.
Yes, absolutely.
now there's going to be some sort of fight between them
Oh yeah,
before
there's got to be a
before the
like a
Cinderella moment. There
over
has
a
to be some sort of
misunderstanding.
conflict between her and the guy, so that
Uh-huh.
now she meets up and she helps the daughter out without his knowledge
And then Cindy Lou's
and
going to go to the dad.
without any expectation. Mary Lou, her name was Mary Lou.
Mary Lou's going to go to the dad and say you need to fix
No,
things.
it's gonna show up
Yeah.
at the dance. We're at the high school dance, and she has transformed Mary Lou into this princess. She walks in,
Yeah.
and all the other kids are like, "Oh!" And her dad is there because that's where the charity donation of the log carving is going to be held. And he's there. He sees her walking. He's like, "Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Did you do this?" I helped. And that's when their song that they danced to in high school comes on.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Holy hell yes. Okay, so here's a Hallmark Christmas movie starter pack.
Starter
A,
pack.
a successful girl returning to a small, peaceful town. Her ex-high school crush running not so successful business in that small town. Both played by some random, never heard, unknown actors. Small, perfectly decorated town. Generic dialogues. Flawless Christmas tree. Flawless Christmas decorations and trees in every room. Brand new, perfectly fitting Christmas sweaters. In every scene, they drink coffee from huge ass mugs, cheap artificial snow, and the movie itself is barely about Christmas.
Or, another plot you see a lot of too is they run into each other in the small town when she comes back, but they don't know each other and they have a little conflict.
Yeah.
And then they find
You
out
don't remember
later.
me, do you?
Yeah. Yeah. And then somebody introduces them to each other and then they're like, oh, you're the one from the store that bumped into me, and then they end up falling for each other at the end.
Yes.
That's one you see sometimes too.
You were the girl in cabin B at Camp Snowflake. You were the boy that broke into our cabin and trashed it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how would that fit into a Christmas movie?
I was young and stupid. Well, it's about the backstory of how the conflict between them,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true enough.
Christmas brings them back together.
For the charity auction at Camp Snowflake.
Camp
No, the
Snowflake.
charity auction
The
for
town-
Camp Snowflake. They're
the
going to save
town
Camp
always has
Snowflake.
to have. Hey, Mark, the town always has to have some stupid Christmas name like Candy Cane or Centennial or some shit like that. I don't know.
There's a town that's about 40 minutes away, just south of here, called Knoll, spelled
Yeah.
like Noel.
Out.
And
Yeah.
every year their post office is overrun with people sending Christmas cards because they want to send it from Noel, Missouri. And so they get things sent and remailed through Knoll.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think we got some movie scripts here.
Oh my God, yes. So here's some. So here's some funny tweets.
This is already exists. These Lifetime movies already exist. We need to come up with a different formula that cracks the entire thing wide open, but it's still a formula that works.
What do you propose?
I think we need to go opposite with the storyline.
But the storyline
Somebody
is
goes
what
to the big city. Somebody from the big city left to go to the small town. They come back to the big city.
Yes, but this time when the love interest from that is trying to save his relationship from the new interest
Okay,
actually
we're thinking
wins her back.
this is kind of like, oh, that's good. I'm thinking we're kind of in Crocodile Dundee territory where you have the guy from the small local place show up to the big city.
Doesn't know his way around.
Yeah.
That's where the story of them running into each other in the store and having a conflict would come into play. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand the big city, runs into her in the subway. They have a fight. And then she finds out later that's her new boss, the millionaire from the small town that's moved into the city and bought her company.
And then they go on
Hey,
like
now
a
you're getting
coffee
really
date
close
on Christmas Eve or some shit.
Now you're getting really close to You've Got Mail.
Never even seen that movie, so
Never seen that
Yeah,
either.
that's the one where Tom Hanks
I
and
know
her,
the movie. I just have never seen it.
they're pen pals, and she meets him in real life. She doesn't know he's the actual pen pal that she's been visiting with, and he doesn't know that she's the person that he's been a pen pal with, but he's the representative for the company that's putting her little bookstore out of business.
what you're saying.
It is a. Yeah.
Well, no, actually, that's kind of like the Overboard a little bit too. You know, he finds out later that she's a millionaire, or
Mhm.
she,
Oh, he
or
knew at
when
the
they,
beginning.
right, he knew, but then at the
She
end,
didn't
they
know.
were, yeah, and they were like, "Well, what are we gonna do for money?" She goes, "That's right, I'm a millionaire." Oh,
I think we have something here, boys.
the hell started this whole conversation? Unlimited, I think was.
So the reason why I brought up Hallmark movies, on this
It,
day in 2000, the
yeah, it
first
was.
Hallmark Christmas movie premiered.
Yeah, it was Daniel who brought it up.
23 years
I
ago today,
know,
the first Hallmark
but
Christmas.
Unlimited, yeah, but Unlimited was the one that started putting plots in the chat
Yeah.
to the movies.
Ooh, was Misery a Christmas movie? No, it was not.
So I'm looking at memes and it says a lot of them are saying it will take a surprisingly few tweaks to make Misery into a Christmas movie.
Uh, really?
Misery. I don't know if I
Let's
know
look
that
this up.
movie.
It's
It's a
the
Stephen King movie.
it's I think it's this woman who kidnaps her favorite author, and then he
Oh
forces
yeah, yeah, yeah,
her
yeah.
to she
Yeah, I
forces him
remember
to
that.
write her a novel, and then at one point she smashes a hammer into his leg.
Yeah, because they
Yeah, I
also
can't.
did a.
I have to turn. I have to turn every time that scene is on. I cannot watch that scene. I've read the book.
But the hammer scene?
Yeah, I can't. I cannot watch that.
Yeah, because that was one of the Stephen King movies that Family Guy made fun of when they did that whole Stephen King special. They were making fun of that and a couple other of his movies.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Jack Nicholson, it was James Caan.
James Caan. Yep.
Um, yeah. There's an article that says Streaming King, Misery is a Christmas movie. So some people think Misery is a Christmas movie.
Why?
Maybe it's takes place near
In winter?
Christmas. I don't know.
In winter. So every movie that takes place in winter is a Christmas movie.
That's
I don't buy it.
This is the Die Hard debate all over again.
Mhm.
Kathy Bates. That was the name of the chick.
Yeah.
Kathy Bates.
The Shining. That's another one. Takes place in winter, but it's not a Christmas movie.
Oh no, Shining's not a Christmas movie. Absolutely not. It's not a Christmas movie. Um, let's see what other tweets we have. Um, I want.
Oh, you
So,
were talking about the sledgehammer scene where she breaks his feet.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Title didn't click with me, but yeah, I've seen that movie.
Where Kathy Bates hits James Caan with the
Yeah,
sledge.
I was actually watching the clip on YouTube.
Yep. Pine trees and snow. That's all it takes to be a Christmas movie. You don't even need snow. You can have it just take place near Christmas in LA.
Actually,
Someone said,
watching it back, that scene really isn't all that graphic. I mean, you hear it, and it kind of
Yeah, but
shows
I
the
still
first foot getting broke a little bit, but the second one, it doesn't show anything.
yeah, I can't watch it.
I've never seen it. I've only heard of it.
Oh, you can go watch the clip on. There's a
Yeah,
whole
it clips
like
online, but
there's a whole 3 minute clip on that builds up to it, like because he sneaks out of the room, she finds out, and he lies to her.
Huh. Lauren Bacall is in it.
Yeah, because in the Family Guy where they were making fun of Misery was when Joe walks in as the local sheriff and she shoots him in the leg, and he's like, "Oh, I'm paralyzed. I'll never be able to walk the rest of my life." And she goes, and Stewie is actually the one playing Kathy Bates. And he said, oh, I'm going to be crippled the rest of my life. And he goes, no, you're not. He just shoots him in the head.
Okay, I gotta look this up. I gotta look this up.
Watch the movie and then watch the Family Guy making fun of it. Here, I'll put the link in the chat for you to it so you can.
Oh
watch
no,
it.
there's Brian is James Caan. And Stewie's
Yeah, but
Kathy Bates.
if you haven't seen the actual movie clip, watch that first. So
I think I think I saw it years ago.
because the Family Guy clips are only as funny if you know the actual scene that they're making fun of. Like if you know Star Wars, the Family Guy Star Wars episodes are hilarious.
Yeah,
as shit.
Blue Harvest.
Yeah, if you know it, but you have to know it. Like if you didn't ever watch Star Wars, it wouldn't be funny.
Mhm.
Like I had never watched Star Wars, and then when the Family Guy thing came out,
Oh, Blue
and
Harvest.
I
See,
actually
I've
went
seen
back
bits
and
of Blue
watched all the
Harvest, and
movies.
I thought it was kind of funny, but I didn't really.
Well, I went back and actually watched all the Star Trek. I was like, or Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I was like, you know what? I was thinking about it when it came out. I was like, I've never actually watched those. Sarah's dad
You
had
know,
them all on VHS, so I went back and
in
watched them.
the book, Misery, she actually cuts his leg off.
Kathy Bates got laid off.
Uh-huh. She cut instead of just hitting it with a sledgehammer and hobbling
I'm
him.
about to watch it. I'm about to watch that movie later again. I haven't seen that in years.
Mm.
You know what Stephen King movie was really good, but was long as shit? Was The Stand.
What?
You ever watch that? The Stand?
Never
you
It was
ever read
6
it?
hours.
movies.
Yeah.
It was 6 hours long. The movie.
Well,
Holy
you're
shit.
talking about made for
It was-
TV.
Yeah, and
It was a miniseries.
well, they just redid it, but yeah, it was a
Yeah,
miniseries.
originally it was
but
a miniseries, but yeah, the book is pretty
I had
long
it.
too.
I had it on tape and on VHS back in like the late '90s.
Yeah,
And it was four
Yeah.
three videotapes, and I think it was 2 hours on each one.
Mm-hmm.
Or might
And
have
even
12
still,
hours.
Even still, they cut a
Fuck,
lot of stuff out of it.
Or it might have been 8 hours. I can't even remember. It was either 6 or 8.
So you have
was
seen Star
long.
Wars.
Yes, I watched it about.
So you know the second
12
movie
years
where they
ago.
were on the ice planet and they cut the Tauntaun open to save Luke.
Yeah, to keep himself warm.
Yeah. You know the temperature of the inside of a Tauntaun?
What?
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm. I should have saw that.
Leo's got a mouth. Or bottom off.
Free
So,
Solo.
in case you guys were wondering, the title of the first ever Hallmark Christmas movie that came out 23 years ago today is called The Christmas Secret, aka Flight of Reindeer, with Beau Bridges and Richard Thomas.
Do what?
You know, they actually have the full.
What movie?
It's called The Christmas Secret.
With Beau Bridges and Richard Thomas.
Yeah. Directed by Ian Barry.
And why are you talking about this?
I don't know, just
But
we
that
were
was the
talking
first, that was the
about
first,
Hallmark.
first Hallmark. First Hallmark. Oh.
You were the last one in there. I didn't do it
Look, The Stand. You can actually watch it free on YouTube. It's 6 hours long, the original.
Oh wow.
But they have the whole thing on YouTube. This random channel uploaded and it's been there for a long time.
2 years
2
ago.
years.
Wow.
But like I said,
It wasn't that good.
actually watch. I mean, it was okay. I didn't mind it. I actually went back and watched it about 2-3 months ago. I just sat and watched like little bits of it, and then I'd come back to it and watch the rest.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, well, I'll be ending in 5 minutes anyway.
All
I
right.
haven't watched that new one though that they made.
See y'all on Paul's stream.
That freaking Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, I didn't watch either.
I wasn't really interested in watching that. I'm not going to go into it, but I know what direction that show was going to end up going.
God.
And let me sort by.
We watch and review a few short films on YouTube. I mean, you can, Cool Cat, but not live. I wouldn't do it live. You can definitely post a reaction video if you want.
Yeah, you can watch and review it as long as you're
Pause and
using it has to be transformative. And so you can't use a lot of the film. You can use little clips of it and talk about it.
right, and then what some people do is they'll actually blur over it and they'll, or they'll show the clips and then they'll mute it and they'll go back and forth. I mean, just watch some of the reaction channels, you'll get an idea of how they do it. But to do it live though is a whole different thing. Yeah, you could probably get shut down trying to do that. It's one thing to watch like a 30-second clip and that just be it. You talk about it and you're done. But to actually skim through a whole movie, yeah, probably not going to make it very long in the live stream.
Well. Right, it's time to say goodbye.
All right.
Let me find my outro. I don't have an intro, but I have an outro.
Well, you're halfway through the month, so you might as well just not even bother with that.
What with an intro? Well, there is that. All right, I'll catch everybody tomorrow at 7 p.m.
That's optimistic.
Later, everyone. Last word.